So how to answer the question, this is my responsibility. I will guide you. I will help you out how to do this. So if you look at it, the question number one for today is, what are some techniques that a project manager can use to appraise the skills of a potential team member? So this is the question. And as of now, you don't know anything, right? Maybe you forgot everything. So let's try to eliminate it one by one. Let's try to discuss first. Don't be in the panic situation. You know the RACI matrix. What is RACI matrix used for? To assign the responsibilities, right? So responsibilities has something to do with the performance. You can use mic for here, no problem.
Yes.
No, responsibilities, RACI matrix. Does it have anything related to skill set appraisals?
No.
No, right? Kanban board is used for value streaming, right?
No, yeah.
It's used for the value streaming. It has nothing to do for the team efficiency. Though we control the work, but not the team. So it means C and D cannot be the answer, correct?
Yes, correct.
And we need to select two. So it means A and B should be the right answers. So if you look at it,
Okay.
ability test. So maybe you can recall the information. I told you that sometimes you will feel it that you did not study this part, or maybe we didn't cover it in the training. Maybe the topic was not discussed as it should because of any reasons. Because there are something which are like individual things which you may need to read, or so I asked you to read about, and which you did not. So ability test will help you to appraise the skill that where the person is standing. Ability test will have there. And focus group is what? Where we have learned, like if you, all of us are sitting, if I can call it a focus group meeting, Mohsen will share his experience, Mubashir will share his experience, Noman will share his experience. So all of you will be sharing your experience, and the people who did not have the experience, they can learn those things, right? Which they didn't know about it and they know it first time. True or not?
Correct.
So that is what ability test and focus group. So we found the answer. Look, that's why I always say that, guys, when you're solving the exam, make sure that you make it right. Don't be in rush. Make it 100% right. And how to make it 100% right? That you should know all the options. So you can eliminate the wrong ones and keep the right ones. So you can save time for the review. Means you don't need to review. You are damn sure you did the right thing. You're confident. Question number two, what does it mean if you are identified as an R in RACI chart? I think I don't need to speak. You can answer on the chat window. R means what? R is the acronym of what? Don't speak on the mic, only on the chat window, please. Yes, all of you are so far correct. Glad. It's a very easy question anyway. Naman, how is it possible? It's impossible. So maybe you type it wrong. Majority of you are correct, or all of you I think are correct. You are responsible for responsible. R means responsible. And if you look at it, this one is you should be kept up to date on the status. This is what? C is representing to I, right? And then B, you should be engaged to provide needed inputs. So what is it? High, or there is nothing like this. And for sure, A means accountable. And D means responsible. C means informed. And this is what our C part, consult, right? You should be engaged to provide inputs. Who provides inputs? Consultant, right? All of you are clear with the answer?
Yes.
Great, perfect. So what we are trying to say that whatever we have done, is 100% correct, and we are truly sure about the answers. Next, which of the following are components of resource calendar? And we have to find two correct answers. So when we are discussing about resource calendar, this is our topic. Recognition plans, training strategies, availability of resources, or working days. And I think answer is quite clear that you can easily select it. Yes, Hari, great. Zulfikar, yes. James, yes. James, your name is Jefferson, right? Or someone else? Naveed, what happened? Why? Why you will do that? Resource calendar means what? The availability of resources and what are their hours. So working days, when they are working, will be our part, and availability of the resources. My counter question to make your learning more better. B and D belongs to which document? Who have this kind of memory? Who could have remembered this? B and D belongs to which type of document? Anyone? Hari? Idea any? Amazing. Resource management plan. B and D belongs to resource management plan. What are the components of resource management plan? If you guys remember, what we need, which type of resources we need, what should be their roles and in the what will be their roles in the project, what will be their training requirements, what will be their recognition thing, resource control, in which control they will be working with. So I told you to remember at least out of 7, 4 points that what we need, their training requirement, their resource calendar, and their recognitions. They are the part of resource management plan. So we are 100% sure of our answer that 2 answers belongs to resource calendar and 2 answer belongs to resource management plan. Correct? You agree with me, all of you? Great. Perfect. Which of the following are part of an effective team charter? And we know team charter is the discipline we have to set so we can reduce the conflict, we can set the strategies, how the team will be working. You have to select 2 answers. So shared value, project objective, resource assignment, and conflict resolutions. Again, you can easily determine which are the right answers. Hari, yes. James, no. Your second answer is not correct. Mubashir, no. It's not possible. Last one is okay. First one is not. Naved, first one is not correct. Why would we define? Why you guys are opting for this option? All of you have answered. We never mentioned project objectives in the team charter. We mentioned project objectives where? Where we mentioned the project objectives? In the
Project charter.
project charter. So team charter is different. So project objectives will never be the answer. Similarly, resource assignment will be done in
RACI.
RACI, or if you remember resource breakdown structure, when you are going to acquire the resources from the PMO. So you will assign the resources against that resource breakdown structure. So this cannot be the answer also. So team charter will have the shared values and conflict resolution. Correct? Agree with me or not? I'm not asking you to forcefully get agree. Convincing,
Yeah, makes sense.
right? This belongs to the resource. This belongs to the project charter. But these two things, shared values, that how you will be sharing the values, the norms inside the team, and conflict resolutions, that how you will resolve the conflicts. Great. Next question. In which of the following situation would brainstorming be an appropriate technique? We know that brainstorming means, what brainstorming means? Generation of ideas, right? Quick generation of ideas. Brainstorming means quick generation of ideas. So let's see what answer. Conflict resolution, sprint reviews and demos, identifying and prioritizing options, or running a stand-up meeting. Do we do brainstorming in stand-up meetings?
No.
Right? It's 15 minutes. It's not possible to do any kind of brainstorming in stand-up meeting. So this cannot be the answer anyway. Now let's go to the next. Identifying and prioritizing options. That could be the answer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In sprint reviews, do we do the brainstorming or we demonstrate the deliverable?
Demonstrate.
So we are not doing any brainstorming, right?
Yes, no brainstorming.
Because brainstorming happens in a sprint planning meeting. You guys remember sprint planning meeting or you forgot? I think
Yes.
forgot,
Yes.
right? In sprint planning meeting, we do the brainstorming, not in the reviews and demos. So it means that cannot be the answer. So we have easily eliminated two answers. Conflict resolution has nothing to do with brainstorming, right? You will not ask the people how you want me to resolve your conflict. Everyone will give their own things. So the best option which is here is C. I think some of you have already answered. So yes, C is the right answer. So convinced that this is the right answer?
Yes.
Perfect. Which of the following is not? Now you have to be aware of this not situation. It makes the confusions. Not a reason that PMI publishes a code of ethics. We have to say two answers. What are not the reasons of publishing the code of ethics? Shabir, how it can be the last one? Your first answer is okay, not the last one.
Yeah, I'm confident with second and third.
Still no. No, Jefferson, it's not possible. Okay, let's go one by one. Let's eliminate it. When we don't know the answer, let's start eliminating it. Code of ethics means how we will be working in the team, right? So set expectations for the project manager and team. What is it? Is it code of ethics?
No.
Right? So where we do it? In the project charter, right?
Charter.
So this cannot be the answer, correct? It has nothing to do with code of ethics. Create commitment to honesty, integrity, and commitments.
Yes, this is one of the reasons of publishing a code of ethics.
Okay.
But
And
they say
ensure
no, not a
compliance
reason.
with rules. Compliance has nothing to do, right? Compliance has something to do with code of ethics.
That's a difficult one.
Oh, yes, yeah. Look, code of ethics are always published for what? Rules and regulations, right?
Yes.
So it means this is the reason to publish the code of ethics. So this cannot be the answer, right? Because this is the reason to launch it. Conflict resolution guidance will be provided in code of ethics. In code of ethics, we will write how to solve the conflict, or in code of ethics, we will write do not have conflicts.
We will write do not have conflicts.
So we will not write the guidance, right?
Yeah.
Or we will write the guidance also. Very difficult one, right? This is first time. So after so much commitment, we have found out that yes, compliance and role is the reason for publishing the code of ethics. This is one answer. So this cannot be the answer. C cannot be the answer. And
B cannot be the answer.
you think B cannot be the answer?
Yeah, because that is a reason of writing code of ethics. It's like an Hippocratic oath that you're creating.
So what could be the answer then? Which one I have to select from the B or D?
I would say D.
I would say D.
Two are saying D. Jefferson has said B. Why Jefferson? B is correct, and motion. Why you think like this?
Because in the code of ethics, not mention the commitment, honesty, integrity, respect, and responsibility.
Again, repeat it again. I want to hear it again.
In the code of ethics, not mention the commitment,
Then what we mentioned?
honest, integrity, honesty, integrity, responsibility, fairness.
Mosen, what is your reason to select B?
Actually,
Just
the
a guess.
question is, it is not a reason that PMI publishes the code of ethics. So for B, I'm saying commitment to the honesty, integrity. So it should not be mentioned there. It should not be highlighted because of so many questions. Based on what I'm saying, so many questions we have seen on code of ethics. Only
What are the code of ethics?
only in those questions only we are given what should I say, we are given what should be the perfect word for this, we are given I can say we are given choices either to go with or not.
Okay, sorry.
This is my understanding.
Okay. Now let me give you a very easy situation. We have code of ethics, which is what respect, honesty, fairness, and responsibility, right? There is nothing called integrity and commitment. True?
Yes.
Because this is what not. So it's not for this purpose. That's why B is the answer. A and B are the answers. C and D cannot be. D was like quite close. But because of this word, because I said if you find one word wrong in the question or in the answer, the whole answer will be wrong. You don't need to push yourself for the limits. So A and B are the answers that are A and B are not the reason that PMI publishes a code of ethics. They publish code of ethics for rules and laws and guidance to conflict resolution in terms of respect. Great. That was quite difficult one. Which of the following should be included in a project charter? I should not tell you. Answer should be in 5 seconds on the chat window, please. We have learned, I think majority of you have already answered. Halas, I will not name the people because you guys might feel bad that why you are taking my name. So not to make the situations worse. I never taught you that in charter we have something called detailed, right? Agree or not?
Yes.
Change request will be done at the time of planning or initiating.
That is during a monitoring and
Controlling,
controller
controlling.
No,
controlling.
change request form to prepare the form. That which form you will use from OPA. It will be at the time of planning, right? When you are preparing the project management plan. When you are selecting the templates, which templates to be used. It will only happen after the charter, right? Not before the charter. They are not saying change request, they are saying change request form. So this form will be decided at the time of planning. When you're planning that how the changes will be made, right? According to the change management plan. So change request form will be done in planning. So B and D cannot be the answer, which means A and C should be the right answer. Because project charter contains, you guys remember project charter contains what? We did as accounting on the finger. Project charter contains high level scope of work, high level assumptions, high level risk, major milestones, exit criteria from the project, approvals requirement, if any, project manager name and authority, and sponsor name and authority, and initial list of stakeholders, which is like key stakeholders like sponsor, customers, business partners, and users. So B, A, and C are the right answers. So convincing, yeah, majority of you were correct. And D cannot be the answer because D happens at the time of plan. What are the rules about the length of a sprint? Tricky. Hari, yes, your answer is correct. Good. Noman, no. Minimum 1 and maximum up to 6 weeks, I think we discussed. So option 3 is going in our alignment of the answer. Yes, all of you were correct. We can go up to 1 to 4 or 1 to 6 weeks maximum. But now we have what discipline agile. It says, guys, please don't put yourself in trouble. Use whatever you like. Don't be in the hub of they call it what they call it. I forgot the word again. They call it prison, industry prison or agile prison. Which of the following is not a technique for estimation? Wow, 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 wow. I think the answer is very clear. Exactly. Exactly, Mr. Hari, Mr. Mubashir, and Mr. Naman. And I presume, Mubashir, that Usman is also sitting with you. So Naveed, know what happened. Fibonacci is the estimation series. Product box has nothing to do with estimations. So yes, A, B, and D are used for estimations in Agile. Good. Which of the following are components of a project agreement? Choose 2 answers. First you try and then I'll tell you. Hari, yes, good. James, yes. Naman, yes, very nice. Zulfikar, yes, good, very good, very good. Motion, yes. Bashir, yes, very nice. Product backlog is the task of product owner. It cannot be the answer. Team members will be in the RACI matrix or in the resource management plan. Project agreement contains incentive and penalties and pricing and payment terms. That is actually the right answer, and all of you are correct. Good, very nice. 11. Which of the following are methods to prioritize project objectives and deliverables? It's pretty simple. And you can use your analytical skills to eliminate the wrong answers also. Hari, what you have selected, the first one, if you look at it, this is estimation technique. And they're asking prioritization technique. James, yes. Naveed, no. Guys, planning poker, you just selected here. Planning poker, you are saying estimation technique. So now here, why you are selecting planning poker as the prioritization technique? How is it possible even? So Moscow, must have, should have, could have, won't have. And paired comparisons, which means you will make two and you will compare which one is bigger and it will go up. So you will go paired comparisons and you will go up. So A and D are the answers. This is the phenomena if you will take more time during your studies and exam. It's very normal. If you will keep yourself disconnected, that's what I was, what I can say. I always say that guys, after the exam, after the training, commit yourself 15 to 20 days. I'm giving you the shortest plan to finish it. You will be able to pass it easily. The more you will delay, the more the chances of forgetting the things. Which of the following are the types of project matrix? Matrix we use for the measurements that may be appropriate for a given project. So matrix, you know that KPIs you can set for the project. So choose two KPIs or matrix for the project measurements. Percentage of work completed, defects, subcontractor approvals, or process compliance. Compliance, I don't think so, has something to do with metrics, right? Because metric is something units of measurement. Jefferson, yes, good. Naveed, yes, good. Naman, yes, very nice. Bashir, yes, good. Yeah, A and B are the correct. Percentage of work completed and number of defects. Makes sense, right? Next, which of the following is the best approach to estimating efforts? Project manager estimates all of the work. It's impossible, right? I've already taught you, project manager should not do anything by himself. A team lead, which is again the project manager. So is it the right thing that the team lead, the project manager will do the task? Directly? No. The work is estimated by the people who will be asked to do it, the team members. And the estimates are inflated to avoid second guessing from the customer. Totally illogical point. So yes, remaining answer is who will do the work? They should estimate it, which means the people who are working in that iteration, they should estimate it. Agree or not? Or I'm imposing my answer on.
Agreed.
Let's go further. What is self-organization? And you know, self-organization means T-shaped people. So go ahead and make a guess. We have to select two answers before I speak. Hari, yes, good. Mubashir, good, very nice. Naveed, this cannot be the answer. The first answer is okay. The last answer is okay, not the first one. Why you are putting all the things to this poor guy? What is his fault? He became the project manager. It is his fault. Asking team to assess. This is the answer. Allocating all. I taught you so many times that when you find this type of word all, that can never be the right answer of any right question. Did I or not? I told you that this word all, must, they can never be the right answer of any right question. So when the word all is there, sorry, it cannot be the answer. Ignore. Having the project manager stipulate the rules. Why? And assign all the work to individual team members. How is it possible? Function manager should assign it. You will assign to the function manager. Function manager should assign it according to the expertise, or PMO will assign it if they are doing the directive one. So something like this. If you look at using a pull-based approach to ensure effective use of team resources, yes, this is better answer than D. Because my dear friends, what I'm trying to say, when we are discussing about self-organization, team choose the work by themselves. Yes or no?
Yes.
So when the team chooses the work, so why project manager will put all those? It's in predictive. If you think from the predictive one, yes, it's true. But self-organization saying directly to the agile or adaptive life cycle. So that means it's A and C. What are some objectives of running a retrospect? Continuous improvement, right? You know that reason of retrospect is continuous improvement. So go ahead, try your luck. And you have to select two answers to that. Hari, yes, good. Bush, one is not good. Wait, question. Bashir, your first is okay, not the second. My. We get the feedback on retrospects, or we get the feedback in the review meeting?
Review meeting.
So D cannot be the answer, right?
Yeah.
You guys are staying away from the thing. Provide a stakeholder access. You want to provide a stakeholder access to the team with the help of retrospect? Never, right? What we say when the team is working, do not disturb them. You can only speak in review meeting. In retrospects, you generate insights, what went right, what went wrong, what you should continue doing it, and what you should stop doing it. So that is our answer, which is B and C. Generate insights and agree to 1 to 2 experiments to try to improve team performances. If I say C, what C else? Okay, what tool and technique will be used for C? Anyone remember? It belongs to actually scheduling, or it belongs to actually risk assessment. What is the technique name? Agree to 1 or 2 experiments to try to improve team performances. You remember any tool and technique? I have to speak, right? I have the question and also I have the answer.
Yes.
What if scenario analysis? You remember this word, or you heard it first time? Don't say you heard it first time. Okay, question number 16. Which of the following are vehicles for training delivery? Vehicles means how the training can be delivered. Virtual classrooms, self-paced learning, prior knowledge, testing, and validation. I think answer is pretty clear. Again, Yes, Mubashir. Yes, Zulfikar. Yes, Hari. Hmm. Out of 10, only 3 answers. How is it possible? Mohsin, why? Why you are doing this to me? Naveed, yes, good. There is nothing called testing and validation for the knowledge delivery. And if you have prior knowledge, you don't need training for that. Self-paced e-learning or virtual classroom is the type of training. I hope you guys agree. Naveed, you agree? Your answer was already correct. Number 17, we are almost winding up. 4 questions left. Which of the following should not be? So not, you have to be very careful of training cost estimates. Which of the following should not be considered as part of training cost estimates? You have to
By
select
this
one
question,
answer.
is it we choose one or we choose two?
It doesn't say it's 2, so it has to be 1. Look, the round radio boxes is for 1. These square boxes, check boxes, at least for more than 1. Exactly, Zulfikar, exactly here, exactly, Mubashir. Naman? No, you should discuss it. You should put it in the training, right? Come on, man. Instruction is included in the training. How can you do that? Employee salary has nothing to do for training. Employee salary has nothing to do with training. Okay, which of the following will the project manager need to ensure before effective training can take place? Choose 2. Training is successfully resourced and scheduled. The final project sign-off has been received. Reminders should be planned and executed to ensure trainees are aware of the training. Billing for the training should have taken place. What is ensured? Well, I think we can easily find the answers. 2 answers, Ari. It says 2. This is correct. I need first one also. What you have to ensure? Yes, correct. What you have to ensure to make the correct delivery of training? Navashir, yes. Gopal, no. Your first answer is okay, not the second one. Naman, yes. Navid, yes. Zulfikar, yes. Mohsen, yeah. No, why? Where is it? Where is it? You should have schedule it properly, and you should have the reminders for the people that they should attend it. Billing, you are not paying for the training, maybe. It's not your part, billing. Your part is to schedule a training and remind the people that there is a
Reminder,
training going on.
okay. Earlier, I don't see then it's going to D.
Yeah, no problem. Number 19, which of the following is a good practice for the use of collaboration tool? And you have to use one answer only. Select the tool with best features, select the tools that the team lead has experience. Team lead. Come on. Team lead. Define team goals and practices before consideration of what tools the team will need. Use the tools that the previous project used. I think it's pretty simple answer. Collaboration means yes, they'll figure out good. Mohsen, no. Harry, no. Naman, no. So based on the feedback of Naman and Hari and who else it was? I don't know. Wasn't. You guys don't go to a new restaurant, right? You just keep going to the similar restaurant. for the food, or you don't change your taste for the restaurant. True or false?
True.
Right? That's why you're not thinking for the team. See, Zaza, define team goals and practices before consideration that which type of tool will be helpful. Don't push them. And this is like in our, sorry to say like this, it's recorded also, but I will delete this line. That's in our Pakistan, we have ad of motorcycle, right? Honda motorcycle. And in Punjabi, you call it Asito Honda Ilesa. So that is B, which cannot be the answer. So C is next to the right answer. Question number 20. Which of the following are example of virtual team collaboration tools? Shared task boards. Your laptop hard drive can never be the shared tools. Social media, really? You will publish your things on social media, your company will fire you next day. So remaining two are A and D. Correct. And the last question for today is there any? No. So in the next class, we'll be doing the starting the project. Which of the following should be included in a communication plan? Choose two. Which of the following should be included in a communications plan? How and when team meetings are run, equipment assigned to each team member, project charter, and preferred approaches with external stakeholders. Gopal, Hari, Noman, Naved. I think so. Also, yeah. Yes, perfect. How and when team meetings are run, and you will check the preferred communication method. Charter has nothing to do and equipment has nothing to do for communication because we are putting in that plan. What we put in the communication management plan, how, what, when, which information, in which situation will be delivered to whom and with which frequency. So thank you very much